I want to move on to our teams now, and obviously we have two incredibly deserving teams that will be inducted into our Hall of Fame tonight. The first, the 1967-68 Union College wrestling team, was the only undefeated team in Dutchman wrestling history, and the first undefeated team of any sport at Union in the previous 12 years. Union was 10-0 with victories that included Dartmouth, Clarkson, and Colgate, and was a season in the middle of a 3-year run that featured an overall record of 26-3. The 67-68 squad won the program's second straight ICAC championship, and the following season's 4 wins to open the year provided Union the best winning streak since the 15 by the men's basketball team in 1917 and 18. Let's learn more about this outstanding team that represented our college.
The 1967-68 wrestling team. The 1967-68 Union College wrestling team was the only undefeated team in Dutchman wrestling history and the first undefeated team of any sport at Union in 12 years. Union was 10-0 with victories that included Dartmouth, Clarkson, and Colgate. And 1967-68 was a season in the middle of a 3-year run that featured an overall record of 26-3. The 67-68 squad won the program's second straight ICAC championship, and the following season's 4 wins to open the year provided Union the best team winning streak since the 15 by the men's basketball team in 1917-18. Coach Ron Coleman's team featured Bill Muno, Nasim Simon, and Ron Ionati, who competed in the prestigious 4I tournament in Oxford, Ohio, and Union was 12th in the tourney that featured Muno's 3rd place at the 117 weight class. Frank D'Antuono and Ionati won 3 individual ICAC championships each. During the 10-0 mark, Muno, Simon, D'Antuono, Ionati, and Tom Tripp were all undefeated in their individual performances. Union's captains were Ionati and Lee Fry, who both won at Colgate in the team's final match that capped a perfect and memorable season for the ages. To the members of the 1967-68 wrestling team, welcome to the Union College Athletics Hall of Fame as a team of distinction.
"45 years ago." We look pretty much like that picture. This is a special event for us because it was so long ago. We haven't recognized all of each other yet, but we're getting there. To begin with, we'd like to thank Union College Athletics for this great honor and recognition in making us feel special again. I might add, though, that this kind of function is very important, I believe, in college athletics because it promotes a tradition, a very important tradition that carries athletics beyond just the ordinary playing field. A little bit about the team. I was a senior during our 67-68 season among a squad that was loaded with sophomore and junior talent. Joanne, about how long do I have to speak? An hour?
Yeah.
I was worried about that, but
We don't have that much time.
some of the, you just fed these guys and they're starting to nod off. We're not pioneers, but we are old. 2/3 of the talent came from downstate, or at least south of here. I'm talking about Long Island, Pennsylvania, still hotbeds for wrestling. Even Delaware, Barry. Rat. The remainder were from upstate New York, some of them small towns like Herkimer, Johnstown, along the Mohawk Valley. Consequently, being a heterogeneous mix as we were from various parts of the Northeast anyway, a lot of the techniques were learned among the wrestlers, teaching other wrestlers moves. We helped each other a lot, like learning the Tom Trip takedown barrel roll to be demonstrated later.
Yeah. At bar.
If you arrived at practice early, you found the top northern corner of Alumni Gym pretty cold, pretty drafty. So you got in there were two large ceiling fans and heaters. You got them running immediately. And practiced underneath them if you get somebody to work out with you under that kind of heat and you had to shed some extra pounds. We all remember Coach Allison's leading us in our warm-ups with his lay on your back leg raises, torturous as they were. We tried to keep up. Following the practices were 10 to 15 laps up and down repeats of the 3 flights of stairs in the Alumni Gym. Keeping pace with Ron Iannotti was nearly impossible. For the lucky few, add on a few more sweats, spend another 30 minutes down in the pool area where it was nice and warm. It was so dark down there, you never knew who the other wrestlers were down there with you trying to cut the last few pounds. But we always made weight because we had that steak and baked potato breakfast the next morning to look forward to. West College cafeteria. Amazing to me is what started out about 7 or 8 weeks ago. After initial notification by email by Joanne, my email started increasing to 12, 15 more every day. We all started writing to one another, communicating. You could feel the excitement and anticipation for this tonight's event building. We all included brief biographies of each other. A lot can happen in 45 years, and I can say pretty much all good from what I've read. We were planning things like, where could we meet this evening? Discuss things like, geez, what if you don't know each other? We better have name tags. Thank you, Union College. Frank D'Antuono noted, we're going to be the oldest ones there by far. Oh, yeah? The one who speaks better have the most hair still left. That's not why I was chosen. We're especially grateful to 2 men who were directly responsible for our success on the mats. Our deepest and heartfelt gratitude goes out to first Coach Bruce Allison. Bruce did an excellent recruiting job, and thank you so much for running and building the wrestling program until stepping down in 1967. And secondly, to Coach Ron Coleman. Coach, you were a trainer extraordinaire and head wrestling coach who guided us and mentored us to the 10-0 1967-68 season. Thanks so much, coaches. Finally, and this is probably the word you were waiting for, a season like ours is not really the result of 1 year of hard work. It's a culmination of many years and many faces that passed on and off the mat. Recalling just a few of our great teammates that maybe aren't standing here today, but are just as responsible for our success, like Jan Werner, Al Baskus, Peter Kenyon, just to name a few. Congratulations, wrestlers. Thank you for being such great teammates. Thank you again for Union College. Excuse me. You did make us feel important tonight and special again. Thank you.